Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite Gimp with a limp, and I am back with Fallout Wasteland Warfare. We are going to pick right up where we left off. All the usual crap. Make sure you watch the previous video, and we're not going to go over all the other stuff that we've gotten into. Alright, so where we left off, it was the end of the second round. We're getting ready to start the third round. We have got our sole survivor next to Dogmeat, ready to free Dogmeat, so Dogmeat will join us. And the super mutants have acquired two of their objectives. They've got both of them over here. They're next to their third with the fourth down over there. So they have the potential to snake this one and then gun for that one, which is what they're probably going to do. So I don't know how this is going to pan out. We'll just have to see. I still have a guy down over here who can rain some fire down towards that super mutant, which is what he's going to do. And since I still have fewer models, because technically I have not activated Dogmeat yet, I don't get to do that until I spend an action freeing him. I only have 2 active models on the board. So Dogmeat doesn't count. I get the advantage marker, which means I do get to go first. That is key for me because I wanted to be able to activate Dogmeat before I got charged by the super mutants who are coming in, because there's one who can shoot into me. There's this guy who's got no ranged weapon, so he's going to be coming in on me. So I'm going to try to shoot at him. We're going to activate our sole survivor first. Put a little marker to signify that we've activated her. She is going to spend an action to free Dogmeat. Dogmeat is now with us. Yay, Dogmeat. Does not need line of sight to a target to use charge. Yay! And he has his dog bite weapon, which is here. Has lots of different types of bonuses that can come with this. I'll have to look up what all those little icons mean. I wonder if it's on the back of the rule book. Let's see. Some of them are some of the stuff there in the bottom. These things, we'll check it here in a minute to see what all's listed down. Okay, so we've activated her, and I did look up that one icon there in the bottom right. That is a injured arm, and there, the star there in the center, that'll give them a action point, and then there's the battle cry thing there on the left, but we'll get to Dogmeat later because they're going to activate before that. So our first action is to free Dogmeat. He's out. I'm going to use her second action to take a shot, because I've got to start putting some rounds down range. She has blue range. Obviously, we're going to go after this big guy, the Brute, here, because he is out of cover. We can try to put some hurt onto him. Hopefully, he won't activate next, and we can have Dogmeat charge him for an attack bonus. Let's see here. So looking at our 10mm pistol, you can see blue range, obviously, that I was just showing. And it has a damage of 2, so we need to try to put as much of that through as possible. We get a green and a black die to go along with our skill die, and she gets to use her perception, which is a 5, no penalty to that, so that's great. And what is her dog handling thing? Dogs can search using perception, and she's not heroic, so that does not get to help. All right. Let's roll our skill die here. We are looking for a 5 or under. Hopefully these dice will help us as well. We'll get some good rolls here. All right, come on. Big money. I really need something to go through. I've missed every time I fired at the mutant so far. You have got to be kidding me. What are the odds? This is a 20-sided die, and I don't think there's more than one X on this thing. There isn't. Is there? Is there 2? Hold on. It keeps... maybe there's 2. I know there's one with a action point icon. Let's see. One there. Is there another one? Let me put my finger there. Yeah, I'm not seeing more than 1. Nope, there is 2. There's 2 X's. So 2 out of 20 sides on this thing. And I have rolled it 3 times so far. Every time I've attacked. Good grief. And every time they attacked, they got criticals. Talk about just bad luck. This is like the X-Wing tournament I was in the other day. All right, hold on. Let me grab their tokens. All right, so we grabbed up the Super Mutants tokens. Stir them around a little bit here. And we're going to draw one to randomly see which one is going to activate. Number 3, which is, he's 2. The brute I know is 1. So 3 is up there. He's the guy in the corner. We'll put these tokens off to the side. Now, let's roll and see what he's going to do. And again, he's next to the objective. He's within orange of it. So I'm obviously going to have him go for the objective because they need that to win. And then we'll do his other action based off that. All right, so let's roll our blue die. We got a star. Star for a super mutant. Single star is attack. So again, like I said, he's supposed to try to attack. I don't want him to do that though, because I want to do what's best for him. And this is one of those things where no matter how good a AI system is, you can never adjust for everything. You just can't do it. No real player is going to ignore the objective to pop off rounds when they know they need that and this to win. Let's see. He needs to do a strength test, 6 or under on his skill die here to see if he gets it. All right, first action is going to be checking it. Did he get it? Is that cocked? That was cocked. I'll give him the reroll. I will give him the reroll even though I shouldn't, because I think that was between an 8 and a 4. All right, that's a action point. Let's give him his action point. Hold on. All right, so he's got a quick reaction point. We'll place that down, and we'll reroll to see what he's going to get for his skill die. And that counts as a 1, so he did get it. And he got a critical, but that's not going to matter for this. All right, so we'll pull this marker off. He got that. He does have 1 action left. Now, he was put down for an attack. But the thing of it is, he needs to move. He has no other choice but to move because he moves yellow, and he's got to get within orange of this on the next turn to win. So he has to move up as far as he can so he can make an attempt on the next one. So yes, I'm making judgment calls for the AI in this case just because you have to in some games. You can't. All right, there we go. You can't work against them and say, oh, well, the AI system said he needed to do, X, Y, or Z. Like, no, I'm not going to do that to him. We'll give him his little free quick reaction, though. Okay, so we're back to my turn. I am going to absolutely activate Dogmeat. Put my little token next to him, signify I'm activating him. He is going to do a charge. His charge range is actually blue. His movement range is red, so he's got a pretty good movement. He goes the distance. Has a strength of 5, and I think that's what he uses for his attack. No, he uses agility. Wow, look at that. 8. Ooh, Dogmeat is a beast. Look at that. And you can tell, again, that it's like that because the knife symbol is next to his agility. That's his close combat. That's the close combat symbol. And his health is actually his agility as well. So he has high health. Whew, Dogmeat is the best, man. Gotta love Dogmeat. All right, so he gets to charge red. Obviously, he can get into base-to-base contact. He's going to charge him. So we'll just pick up little Dogmeat here. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ah! Snap. And he's trying to tear apart the mutant. Outstanding. And yes, you actually can shoot into melees like this. When you have 2 models going at it, they can be fired into. But there are penalties and drawbacks and things like that to it. All right, let me look. His first action was to charge in. He does get the bonus icon. You can put down one of these on it. I think I'm going to give him the black side. You can do either green or black as a bonus. For the charge, he's going to get the bonus black die. I'm going to use his other action to perform a attack. He gets to roll a yellow, a green, and a black. No, a blue. Excuse me. A yellow, green, blue, and he's getting a black on top of it due to the charge bonus. So he's getting all of that coming into it. Now, yes, you can use like a ranged weapon. So say some of my guys over here, these guys don't have melee weapons. Pistol, rifle. If they were in close combat, they could use these, but the penalty would be the same as if they were firing through a piece of cover. So -2 to their skill check, and the opponent has 1 extra armor for the attack. So there's a penalty for using ranged weapons and close combat. All right, Dogmeat, you've got your big set of dice. If you roll an X, I swear to God, I'm going to quit, and I'm going to give this game 0 Gimpy stars, because I will be damned if I rolled that badly this whole damn time. You just, oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, big money. Here we go. All right, he got a 1 for it, which is great. -2, that doesn't matter. Black was a whiff. Ooh, 2 armor negated, though. Let's see, does the nuclear symbol do anything? Hurts the arm. That is good. That will apply one of, if I can get this thing not to shine, a -2 to the brute, because now he has a wounded arm. So when he's conducting his attacks, he gets a -2 to his skill checks. So outstanding. All right, so he hit, he's reduced the armor by 2, and he wounded him. Okay, got all that. He does 2 damage, and our brute has an armor value of 2, so his armor is basically nothing. It's been reduced down to 0, so he's not blocking any of that. He will take the 2 damage. Let's put that next to him here. Bam, bam. Good job, Dogmeat. First guy to actually do something. He wounded the guy. He's made him less skilled in combat. He has just all around done an outstanding job. I am proud of Dogmeat. You stink, and you stink, and you stink too. I looked you down over here where you died. God, the rest of them are just horrible. They haven't been able to do anything. All right, so we're back to the, let me mark Dogmeat. Oh, I did mark Dogmeat. It's done. Put that little token. These little tokens are so small, they blend in. I'm sure someone's out there has made acrylics for these things that stand out better, but the little cardboard ones, I mean, they're fine for home games like this, but if you're playing with other people or a tournament or something like that, you definitely want better quality. Okay, well, we will do this guy since I accidentally flipped it, and it is 1, and that's going to be him. So he is definitely absolutely going to continue his close combat. He's going to go after Dogmeat. There's no reason for me to roll for his status. He's going to go for the attack. Thing of it is, his close combat is a 8 next to his strength, but he is getting the -2 from that attack, so that is good. And Dogmeat actually has decent armor. He has an armor of 2. So when he's swinging his sledge, he gets his 2 yellow die. Let's find 2 yellow die, and he is looking for a 6 or under. And we're just going to have him do 2 straight melee attacks onto Dogmeat. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I was checking his card just to make sure there was no special abilities or anything. All right, come on. Here we go. Big money. Whiff? You... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look. Do you see what that is? Every attack. It's got to be. Is it every attack? I can't remember on the last turn, but I think every freaking attack that the Super Mutants have rolled against me this game have been stinking criticals. Every stinking one of them. I mean, what are the odds? I'm taking one of the critical tokens, placing it on his sledgehammer here that he is building up. That is a 1 guaranteed success. He did reduce the armor by 1. That symbol was there. So Dogmeat does get to roll his die, but unfortunately, his armor only counts as 1. So this is only going to work if I roll a 1 or under, which absolutely isn't going to happen because I've been rolling so horribly. Wow, I did roll a 1. Go figure. Miracles can happen. So that reduces the damage he takes by 1. So we'll place 1 damage marker there. And the Super Mutant gets to go again. Let's see what he's going to get. It's probably going to be another critical. If it's not, it'll be the first time they didn't get a critical on an attack. Ha! They can miss. Look at that. Outstanding. So that takes care of him. I have one guy left to go. That is going to be my Wanderer here. He is going to take a shot. He has blue-black range. Remember, that is blue for short range and then black for, extended past that. And he is just short of having him in blue range. So he's going to take a couple of shots on the super mutant at extended range with his hunting rifle. He has a couple of green dye that he gets to use with it. Yeah, I really need to build up some criticals so I can get a big pop going through. All right. We're just doing 2 straight attacks flat onto the super mutant. See if we can put some damage through finally. All right, first one. And nope, that's a whiff. He got a 10. That's reduced down to a 9. But I think his skill's like a 6 or something. His skill's a 6. So he would need much better than that. Oh, all right. Second attack. Let's see if we can get something going through. He did whiff. He got the X. Go figure, like that wasn't going to happen. But he did get an action point. So you can use these little tokens to denote that he does have an action point to spend. But I think he loses it at the end of the round. And nothing else is going to happen with his perception, his range. Let me show you guys. Down at the bottom left, you see his perception is a green range. That's pretty far. And that's one of these. But nothing's going to happen around him to be able to use that by the end of this round. Anyway, they have one guy left to go. All right, so we're going to roll for our super mutant. See what they're doing on this round. Double Coke bottle. Double Coke bottle is objective at range. And the objective now is to kill my guys. So that works. He's basically just going to take a shot. And here's the thing. Who's he going to go for? I think he's going to go for her is the better bet because he runs the risk over here. They've got a melee going on. I'm going to just let them continue their melee, and he can pop a couple of rounds over at Soul Survivor over here. She's just in a little bit of cover, so that's fine. He can take the chance. They do nothing but roll criticals anyway, so not a big deal. His perception is 4, so he's going to need a 2 or under. And he gets to roll a yellow and a green with it because he's definitely at short range. Let's check it. Yeah, he's definitely got short range on her. So yellow and green die to go with his attack. He needs a 2 or under, which, again, no issue for them. They do nothing but roll criticals every time. And look, I told you. I freaking told you. First attack, he got a 1. Which -1 would have reduced that down anyway. So he did hit and reduced her armor by 1 on his first attack. So his weapon also does 2 damage. Let me grab my armor die. The Soul Survivor's armor is a 3, but that is getting dropped down by 1 in the physical category. That's what we're worried about there. The top one of the 3 armors. So she has 2 for her armor right now. So if she rolls a 1 or a 2, she's good. 2 would be perfect because that will stop both damage. 1, I'll take it. She takes just a ding. Just 1 little ding. Let me grab a token for her to signify her damage. Place that next to her. Oh, wait. Flip this. I forgot she has 1 guaranteed stoppage. So I will flip that over, and that is the armor bonus she started with. That will automatically block 1, so she's good. But this second attack will take off the rest of that armor anyway. But it will help. All right, here we go. Second attack. I'm re-rolling that because it was cocked. All right. 4. Perfect. Miss. I was going to say, please don't do it twice. All right, and that takes care of that. So we are at the end of the 3rd round, and I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and stretch it real quick because I don't think there's too much left going on. I'll play through this last round very quickly. Okay, so we're all set to jump into the last round real quick. Let me grab up, actually, let me explain why I'm grabbing these up. For advantage for this round, we both have the same amount of models. I have 3, they have 3 still on the board, so it doesn't automatically go to me. Since I had it the previous round, it does go to the next player. So the AI will have the initiative, the advantage for this round, and get to go first. All right, so we're going to take and shuffle these around a little bit and see who we're going to go with for our first attack. If I'll stop bumping the damn thing. Number 1 gets to go first. Number 1 is it's the brute. That's so horrible. That's so freaking horrible. I didn't want the brute to go first because I didn't want him to potentially hurt my doggy. But that is okay. He gets that. And just to save time, I'm not even bother rolling for him because we know what they're going to do. The brute's going to attack Dogmeat. He's going to shoot at her, and he's going for the objective. Really, the win's going to come down to, do they get this token? If number 3 can get to that token and secure it, then the super mutants will win. If they don't, it's going to be a draw because I did free Dogmeat, but I didn't eliminate the super mutants, which didn't really have enough time to eliminate the super mutants. But anyway, all right, first attack coming from our brute here. See what he's going to get. That's right, his strength is reduced by 2, so he needs a 6 or under on his... And he misses his first attack. Whiff! That's what I'm talking about, big boy. All right, second action for him. We'll have him just repeat the first. Just go for the attack. And he gets a critical. And he crushes his armor. Dogmeat has no armor. Critical hit onto it. So he is building up the critical on his sledgehammer. That is 2 more damage to old Dogmeat. Let me mark that down. Oh, poor Dogmeat. Dogmeat has a lot of health, though, so he can stick around and take it now. And I don't even bother rolling on the armor die because he broke all the armor down. Dogmeat does not have any he gets to use for this round. And I'll tell you what, who do I want to activate first? I'll tell you what, I'm going to take my shots over here first, see if I might get lucky and get something to happen to him. Possibly slow him down, but I don't think I can do enough damage to him. He is shooting at long range, so he gets the 2 green dice. I would have had to squeak through some damage earlier on him. All right, first attack out in the open. He is going to need a 6 or under on the skill die. And wow. Just wow, dude. I mean, it's not even like funny at this point. It's just like, are you kidding me? All right, so he does hit with his second, breaks 1 of the armor, which those super mutants only have 1 armor, so he does finally put 2 damage onto the super mutant. If I hadn't been whiffing left and right with all those misses, I could have potentially done enough damage to him to kill him. But like I said earlier when I was talking about this in a previous video, I just don't think there's enough rounds in this scenario to really get anything going on. Okay, so he's gone. Their super mutant is gone. Let me take my last 2 tokens, see which one is which. 2 is him. So the last one is the objective guy. We're going to have him, like I said, take a couple of shots at the sole survivor. She doesn't have any of her great armor left. He is firing at his short range. Hold on. He's firing at his short range, so he gets a yellow and a green die as a bonus. Yellow, green, but -2 to his chances. So again, 2 or under on a skill die, which probably won't be too big of a problem for him. Told you. Look at how those super mutants roll, man. Look how they roll. All right, reduces my armor by 1 and an extra damage, so it's 3 damage coming in. And my armor is reduced from a 3 to a 2. So, and my armor fails. 3 damage on that attack. That's what I'm talking about. They get lucky with the amount of damage they put through. So, bam, bam, bam. 3 damage. And that was the first attack, right? Yeah, so he's got 1 more to potentially do. All right, here we go. Second attack. Did I do 2 attacks for him? Yeah, this is the second attack. I swear it's got to be the second attack. I got to stop pushing so hard. Anyway. All right, so he missed with his second. At least she's not going to die. Good grief. He put a lot of hurt on her. Okay, so he's gone. I got both of them left to go. I don't want to fire in to potentially hit Dogmeat, so I'll have her just... yeah. Well, can she hit? Hey, I got to try to stop him. Does she have range? She has range. All right, she has range. We're going to take and shoot at him. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to stop him. The hell am I shooting at this guy for? He's nothing. All right. For the pistol, I get a black and a green to help out with the attack at the short range that she has. And she needs a 5 or under to hit, but she's getting a -2, so she needs a 3 or under to hit. Hopefully these dice will help her out. Come on, big money, big money. I need to hit here. I got a critical. You're kidding me. I've only got a critical. No shit. Look at that. All right, so I get the crit, and I get a bonus damage. Everything does 2 damage here. All right, so I made the mistake of picking up the dice before I looked at them all, but I think the yellow was, because this was damage, I think the yellow reduced his armor by 1. So he's not going to make the armor roll. That will put 2 damage onto him. I got to make sure and not do that. I apologize, guys. Sorry, it's a little late when I'm playing here. I don't think I can do enough damage to him anyway. Yep, their endurance is 8. We'll make the second attempt anyway. If this guy had actually made some attacks, maybe I'll get lucky. Anyway, let's roll it. See what she gets for her second attack. 8. She does miss. Whiffs on that. Oh, well. And we'll mark her as done. They're going to move with their last guy. He's got yellow movement range. We got a lot of damage onto him. All right, so that's definitely going to put him within orange of it. So all they need to do right now, he's made his movement, is pass his strength test, his skill check there, which is a 6. So if he can do that, they will win the scenario. All right, comes down to this roll. Let's see what they get. Is it 6 or is it 9? It's a 9. All right, it's a draw. They didn't win. The dice gods did not love them at the end. Oh, that was close. I would have actually liked to have seen them win as hard as the dice gods were actually pulling for them in this game. All right, so I'm not going to bother rolling for Dogmeat. We're pretty well done. No one's going to die on this. This scenario, honestly, I think was just too short. I think it's one of the learning scenarios anyway, but I like the premise of it, of running in to save Dogmeat, and I had good material to put across the board. So when it comes down to the thoughts about the game, you know, like actually playing it a little bit, and I know I didn't get everything spot on correct because they're, like I said, it's a skirmish game, skirmish miniatures game, that type thing where you've got like X-Wing and 40K and all the other different types that are out there. There's so much nuance. There's so many little minute rules that can get into it that unless you play the game a whole hell of a lot, you know, you're not going to be, you know, remembering every single little thing that comes with it. For me, like I said before, X-Wing is easy, but I've played X-Wing for years now, and, you know, I'm Johnny on the spot with that one. My thing is Fallout a good enough game for it to be a good solitaire skirmish game? And after playing it, after this filming that I've done for you guys, I gotta say it is. For, you know, a couple of different reasons. One, I just love this scenario. Not scenario, but I love this setting. All right, I love Fallout. I've played the game since I was a kid, like the original Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics. Yes, I liked Fallout Tactics. Kiss my ass if you don't agree. I really liked that game. Now, it wasn't the best, but was it Fallout Tactics? Yeah, it was Tactics. Brotherhood of Steel was the console game that came out later that was, but still played through it regardless. My thing is, like I said, you can enhance your game in so many different ways. You can use just the core box itself and the little bit of terrain and paper. I like the fact that they have some paper maps that come with it. It looks like this, the nylon mat that I've got down here. I bought the upgraded version. But you can use the paper map. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to have excess terrain if you don't want to. It works for you with just the miniatures that come in the box. No problem if you want to go just that route. But they do have stuff like this that you can get into, and I gotta say, the little pumps are really cool. The red rocket that comes with it, that's great material. And then, like I said, all the other stuff that you can 3D print that comes with it. I don't even have all the, not that comes with it that you can 3D print. I mean, I don't even have all the stuff that I've 3D printed for the game out. I've printed out multiple shacks and these little walkways and barrels and cars, the little telephone booth thing, other stuff from the games, plenty of things that you'll recognize. Little sentry turret, and like I said, there's rules in the instruction booklet for these things, which is awesome, which means I'm sure that they're selling them. So yes, I would recommend this for solitaire play in either direction, all right? And I mean that be casual or more professional type. If you want to go all out, if you want to have high-end scenery that you've built and painted and made look real good, bought some of the professional stuff, get all the expansion pack type stuff that they have out there, like again, the Brotherhood of Steel, because the Brotherhood of Steel is the best. Gotta love Brotherhood of Steel. Love those guys. I still gotta get them painted. But if you want to go all out for it, you can do that. If you don't want to, if you want to just have the core box and play a skirmish game every now and then, it works fine. I really love their color-coded symbol for all the maneuver dials, the maneuver templates. You can get plastic acrylic versions of these, like I said, on Amazon for about $20-some. Not too bad for just a whole set of them. 2 sets do come with the base game. And if you're just playing it casually, you can use the cardboard ones fine. It's no problem whatsoever. So yeah, I would recommend it for either direction. If you want a casual solitaire skirmish game, if you want a professional level, one that you've put a lot of effort into, you leave it on your table and you come up with your own scenarios, you really can go in either direction and you can't go wrong with it. It is a good game. You play it however you want. And especially if you're getting it for solitaire, you don't have to worry about making little rules goose here and there anyway, because you're playing it just to have fun. The game is for you. For me, I'm looking forward to my kids getting just a little bit older. My little boy loves looking at the table with all the stuff set up because, I mean, come on, he's 4 years old. To him, this is playland. And I mean, I'm an old guy. I'm not old. I'm in my 30s, but for me, it's playland. I love playing with the miniatures, and I'm not going to lie. Me and him were sitting here at the table going, pew, 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 I got you. And not to get off kilter, but it's fun playing like you're good again, having your little miniatures like, no, I shot you. So you can do that too. But yeah, I got to say, Fallout Tactics, it is so... Fallout Tactics... Someone's going to bite me on that one. Fallout Wasteland Warfare. So much better than I was originally anticipated when I first heard about it. The only dings that I give it, like I said, is the quality of the miniatures that came with the base box was... They really should have upgraded that. That was just... I would have paid a few more dollars for better miniatures, as good a quality as they have in the expansion packs, although the expansion packs are expensive. That's kind of a drawback. When you get into the extras for the game, they do get expensive. But like I said, you can 3D print so much stuff that goes with this. Ooh, one more thing I'll show you guys that I 3D printed. Like I said, you got the little Coke machines here, the Nuka-Cola. And that looks, I gotta say, it looks pretty good for 3D printed. I've just got it primed, but it's looking good, even just primed on the board. It all looks so good. All right, but I'll stop rambling here. Like I said, love the game. Have a whole lot of fun with it. It's expandable. There's so much fun you can have with this based on a solitaire experience. And if you're wanting it for multiplayer, yes, absolutely. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's a great multiplayer experience. But there's plenty of guys out there putting out videos based on the multiplayer experience for the game. So you would have known that already. Solitaire, yes, I will recommend it. Few drawbacks, but a lot going for it as well. All right, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all take care. I'll catch you in the next one.